Ork so you can play
Ork Tactica.
Dan from miniwargaming.com. A very fun, heavy support choice, not always the most effective, but I always enjoy taking them just for the heck of it, is a Deff Dread. They're a bit slow compared to the rest of the orcs, especially like I like to play Speed Freak, so end of the game they're just kind of eventually just get, that's how Orkman goes. Get up, and they can do a lot of damage. The Ork Deff Dreads are different from the Space Marine Dreadnoughts in the fact that they're focused mainly on close encounters and close combat. They start off with basic 2 close combat weapons, and that's just standard. And then you can take an additional 2 close combat weapons, or a myriad of other Ork options. However, it still only has a ballistic skill of 2. Basic Ork ballistic skill. That is because they wire an Ork inside the Dread. Now this is a converted Assault on Black Reach model in which the Ork is inside, as you can see there. And now he is equipped with 3 close combat weapons. I'll use the Grab-A-Claw from a battle wagon, just some screws coming out the side here, and this is a Wrecking Ball from a truck, and a Scorcha. Now, Scorch is effective because it is a heavy flamer, so high strength, decent AP, and it'll really help those swarms, get rid of them. And the 3 close combat weapons, when you're in there, you have that many more attacks, and they're all strength 10, armor piercing attacks, and you can rip through a lot. Disadvantage is that they don't have that high of an armor and they can get shot down. And so you have to move them just properly, or again, make other targets high enough priority that your Deff Dread can get through. If you're playing defense, it's advantageous to have a Deff Dread because anything that running towards it, they can countercharge it, and they're good at say, sitting on an objective. It'll just be sitting there, and no one wants to waste all these heavy weapons to kill the guy that's not even capturing your objective, he's just contesting it. So he can be used that way. But the most useful configurations that I have found through experience and talking through other wargamers is that you either want, because you must 2 close combat weapons like I said before, but you have 2 other options. And I either like to do another 2 close combat weapons, so you have 4 close combat weapons, just you're in there fighting, 1 Scorcha or 2 Scorchas. And again, those flamers will be able to take out those infantry, and then you can charge and destroy the rest. Also, Deff Dreads, if you keep them around, if any pesky Tau players have any deep striking battle suits, it really can't hurt the Deff Dread once he's in close combat with them. And so if they have an unlucky deep strike anywhere near him, it's guaranteed to just wipe the squad, instant killing, and it's very gleeful. Another option is that you might want to give them either 2 custom Mega Blasters or 2 rockets. It's not as effective, but you can actually do something when you're running up the board. It's not very reliable, but you might be able to pick off a Terminator or 2, or a couple more Marines with power armor, or even a vehicle. You might be able to at least stun it, or shake it at least. And so it might be a little more useful, because sometimes they don't survive and don't do anything at all. So giving those options, it's a little more expensive, but you can still do a little something. And so I found that to be a little effective as well. And then you can sit back if you want, because that objective, and still shoot. Because big shooters at ballistic skill 2, you're just shooting a lot of shots, but nothing's really hitting, and it's not going to really have the effect that you want. You want to use your kilocans for that, because they have the Gretchen, they have a higher ballistic skill. Dreads, you want them in close combat. You want to get them right up to the opponent as fast as possible. They can run as well as a walker, so that's useful as well. So again, if you can protect it. What you can use is a bunch of Burnas that are also, when you want them as close to the enemy as possible. You can run up behind the Deff Dread, and then you can give a mech upgrade in the Burnas, and he can help repair the Deff Dread, or kilocans or other thing as a mech. And then they can also confer a cover save to the Burnas behind. So that's an effective tactic as well. If you want to try that out, it's quite fun. I need more kilocans to make it effective for my army. Deff Dreads, they're a lot of fun. This guy was a lot of fun to convert. They look cooler than they are effective, but I'd recommend at least getting 1.